Before we get into the installation, there's a few things you should know about our Nextflex product. First, it comes in 3 separate diameters. Our 6.5 and our 8.5 starts at 300mm length and goes to 1500. When it comes to our 8mm, you can go all the way up to 2100mm. When you receive your Nextflex, there will be 3 markings on it. This red line is your center line. The outer 2 dark blue lines is your cold section. It's very important you do not bend or pound on the heater outside of those marks. Now I'll pass it on to Phil so you can see how the installation works.
Start off, you'll need your extension cord, you'll need a permanent marker, a tape measure, and all your installing tools, okay? So you'll do is you'll basically put a mark on the extension cord. This is your starting point. This will start off on one side of the manifold, and then you'll work your way around. You'll stick this inside here, take the extension cord, feed it down and around, just like you're basically gonna hammer the Nextflex in. Push it down in there. So once you get done, then you'll take your marker again, and you'll take it and put a mark on this side of it. And that's your stop point. That will tell you the length of your Nextflex that you will need to use. Take this out, and you will measure from one mark to the other mark. It is 620mm. So I need a 620mm length Nextflex. After I got all my measurements and everything, I end up finding I got to find my center point of my heater to the center point of the manifold. And the center point of the manifold is located right here. So it has a mark on it. So what I'm going to do is basically take and line this up just like this. Take my staking tool. Get a stake down in there so I can bend it around the radiuses. Okay, start off with one side. You want to gradually hit it down where we're basically hitting on the sides right here and cutting anything open. Then you want to make sure that your Nextflex is directly over the center of the groove. So if you get to the point where you cannot bend it by hand, you can also use the tool. And I want to overbend it so that way you can get the radius to sit down inside there. So you want to make sure that, see how it's kind of sitting back. Pull that up a little bit. Once you get down to this point right here, and lightly bend. My bolt section is recessed inside a little bit. That is okay. We want to make sure that nothing from the inside where the heated section is in this area right here is sticking out past this groove. So once I get done with that side, go on to the other side. Here you don't want to hit too hard because you go around these sharp edges and stuff, and if you get straight down, if it's not directly lined in the center, it will rip the side edges. So once you get it down the side there, then you can hit a little bit harder. And around that radius. Like I said, let's get everything lined back up over. Once again, you can use your bending tool. Get around these sharp edges. It is a little bit harder to bend with my fingers. I'm hitting it at an angle this way because this was sitting back over here. So if I hit straight down, it would break into these side edge walls and rip the Nexflex outfit. Now that I got everything basically pressed down inside there, I can take my staking tool and go around. And you got the radius of the staking tool right here. You want to make sure it's sitting right on top of the Nexflex just properly. Take it down. You can see the difference between this area right here, which is sitting almost flush with the top of the manifold, and this side where you press down inside the manifold and it's recessed down inside. All right, going all the way around it now. We can obviously see it leaves a little bit of a dimple mark inside on the outside edges. And from the radius tool, pounding it in. So now that's all the way pressed down inside, you're ready to heat.